Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's pick a card reading is going to be on how do people underestimate you? How are people currently underestimating you? Okay. So we're doing things a little different today. So I have my crystals here. So I picked one crystal for each group. All right. So we have group 1 with OPALITE. We have group 2 with HEMATITE. We have group 3 with PYRITE. And we have group 4 with Tiger's Eye. All right. So take a second, decide which crystal you're the most drawn to. The timestamps are in the description box below. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. For you guys, group 1, I also pre-shuffled and picked an astrological oracle card as well. So we're gonna get into that now. Well, okay, so I'm going to get some messages from my crystals. So in the past, I've done crystal channeling and I haven't done it in a while. So I figured I'd bring it out again and get into it. All right, you guys. So we have the opalite crystal. So we'll see what comes out with this. Okay, you guys could be clearing something out. Like you could be clearing out your house. You could be, I heard clearing out your trunk or like cleaning up your car or something like that. But some of you guys are doing some type of organizing or cleaning. Okay. I'm hearing maybe one of you guys just got a dental cleaning or you're scheduling an appointment to go to the dentist either for a cleaning or for some type of procedure. Okay. You could like to wear the color white. One of you could have like a close relationship with your mom where you guys like go out on dates, dinner dates, brunch dates and stuff like that. Yeah, like for one of you, like your mom is like one of your close friends or like one of your best friends. Okay. And I'm hearing for you guys, group 1, you have a lot of mental strength. Okay, you guys could have been through a lot of different challenges. A lot of people could have played like mental games with you and things like that. But you guys were able to persevere and get through whatever those challenges were for you. So I'm hearing like it could have been challenges that you might have had in the workplace. Okay. And, you know, the people around you who have witnessed this happen for you know that you're somebody who is really mentally strong because for them, if they went through that situation, they wouldn't have been able to handle it the way that you did. So you could have been someone who spoke out on any injustice that was happening towards you or towards, you know, anyone that you were seeing or whoever you were in a team with or something like that. Okay. Just take it if it resonates. The message might not be for everybody. Okay. I'm hearing for one of you guys, you could have a black cat and his name, well, yeah. So you could have a black cat who is a male and or you could have a cat that his name starts with the letter B, like boy. I know it's really random, right? Okay. So hopefully some of those messages resonated for you guys. If not, that's okay. We have other groups you can choose from. So I pre-shuffled and this is your oracle card. I didn't look at them yet. So we have Aquarius. Okay, so you could be someone who is really, I'm hearing like tapped into technology. So you could be someone who is on social media. You could have a social media platform, or you just like being someone who is in the loop with the different like news and trends and stuff that's going on within society, within your community. You guys are people who are very like you're in the loop. You're well knowledged about like the current events and things like that. So I'm hearing currently people are underestimating your ability to like detach from them. So you could have been spending a lot of time with a certain person or group of people, but maybe recently you made some type of shift for whatever reason. Maybe they were draining your energy. Maybe you just wanted a new refreshing energy. So you wanted to start spending time with other people, or, start spending time with yourself. But yeah, the people that you distance yourself from underestimated your ability to distance yourself from them. Some of them could be a little sad about it. Some could be offended by it. There could be some people who you detach yourself from or distance yourself from who could be crying at night or up at night thinking about it. Okay. And some people might not know why. So also people underestimate the fact that you're able to hold on to secrets. You're able to keep your life mysterious. So you don't talk to people much about the different things that you have going on. And I feel like people are drawn to you because of this, because they want to know more. I feel like there may be some people who look you up or who follow your social media platform, wherever you post. Okay. And also I'm getting one message is that maybe for one person, you could be someone who is, I'm hearing, a Christian, or you could be someone who is religious or a part of a spiritual community, and you decided to maybe distance yourself from that church or from that spiritual community and venture out and look into different avenues or try different things. Okay. So yeah, I guess people underestimate, like people thought that you were going to be loyal to them to a fault. So either this person or group of people thought that you were going to be loyal to them no matter what, maybe because of their position in your life, maybe because of the title or how long that they've been in your life. But they underestimated the fact that like your loyalty lies within you, because with Aquarius energy is for the community. They are some are community leaders. People look up to them. Aquarius energy is very intelligent, very mentally driven. Okay, but Aquarius energy can also be detached, and they need their space, or the Aquarius energy prides themselves on individuality. So people underestimate your ability to be original and like to be in your own lane. Okay. So you guys could be an Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. Okay. Could be your sun, moon, or rising. All right. So we're going to get some tarot. Spirit guides. How are people currently underestimating group one? Spirit team, spirit guides, angels, ancestors. How are people currently underestimating group one? All right, we got justice. I think I did say that in the beginning, is that like if there were any situations that were happening to you or other people that were unjust, you are someone who speaks on it. So people underestimate your willingness to be fair. Like I don't know how to word it, but people underestimate your I don't know. Like you fight for what's right pretty much, and you will fight tooth and nail for what is right. So I feel like people underestimate that fact about you, or people didn't realize that about you until a certain scenario came up involving you, or involving you and that person, or you and a group of people you're affiliated with. If you guys had some type of court case recently, people underestimated like your favor that you would have within this court case. So you guys could have recently won a court case or won a settlement or something like that. Maybe for one person, you could be a lawyer or like a paralegal, or you study law, or you study, like, the different laws of the land, in general. Spirit team, how do people underestimate group one? How are people currently underestimating group one? Oh, wow. We got the Hermit. People underestimate your wisdom, group one. Like I said, you don't really tell people much about your life, so you remain a mystery to them. But when they do see you making moves or see you making decisions, they're like, wow, this is a good decision. This is a big decision that I wouldn't expect group one to make. So they underestimate your wisdom and your ability to make good, solid choices for yourself and for anyone that you're, attached to. So like you and your life partner, you and your spouse, you and your kids. Spirit team, how are people currently underestimating group one? Iha of fire and Kurandera of earth. So people underestimate your creative abilities. So you could be someone who's very creative. You're someone who is good with your hands, however that may be. So you could play an instrument. You could cook really well. You can draw. You can sculpt. I'm hearing maybe for one person, how, sign language. For one person, just take whatever resonates. Yeah, but people underestimate your creative abilities, group one, because of the fact that you may come off as being nonchalant. You may come off as being like aloof and detached. So they may think that you're not really about anything because you're not someone to brag and boast about your creative skills. So people are underestimating your creative ability. So when you do pop out, maybe you share things randomly on social media about like your projects that you create, and then people are like blown away because it's so good. Like your creative skills, whatever you create and whatever you share, is very impressive to the people that see it. You guys, group one, are pretty stable financially. I'm sure we all have our goals where we want to, keep building up our money, building up our savings and all of that stuff. But to an extent, you guys are financially stable. You guys have been building up your wealth, building up your savings and your finances, and it's very secure. And people underestimated your ability to stabilize your finances and build up your finances. Even if you're not making the money you want to make right now, you guys are on the way to creating stability for yourself financially. So you guys could have got another job. Like you could be working more than one job, and people underestimate your ability to maintain and balance out the different responsibilities that you have, like personally, but also with the different jobs that you have. Maybe for one of you, you could be an entrepreneur, and people are currently underestimating the success of your business. So business could be booming for you. You could be growing. Your business could be growing. But you're not really talking about it. You're not really telling people. So like I said, when people do check up on you on your social media and all this stuff, or you have a chance to talk to, or someone has a chance to talk to you about what's going on in your life and you care to share, they underestimated the fact that your business will be booming. Okay. So the signs we have, Aquarius, Libra, Virgo, fire signs, and earth signs. All right. So that was your reading, group one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If so, feel free to like or comment below. All right. So we're going to get into it for group two. All right, group two. So this is your crystal. We have the hematite crystal. So you could be someone who is very prideful of your looks. You could You could like take your beauty and hygiene routine very seriously. So you could have a very structured routine when it comes to getting your hair done, your nails done, getting your hair cut, getting a manicure, pedicure, doing a facial scrub, body scrub, things like that. Like I'm hearing that you guys are someone who prides yourself on taking care of your body and taking care of your beauty, taking care of your good looks and things like that. Some people may think that you are vain, group 2, because you take care of yourself. Okay, but that's just their insecurities and their projections coming out. So don't pay it no mind. Don't take it personal. So you guys also, I'm hearing that some of you guys could like looking in the mirror a lot. So you could be someone that like, I don't know why I'm getting like a masculine, like checking himself out, like when he's like in stores and they have the mirrors, or like you always check yourself out before you leave the house and you're looking at yourself in the mirror and all of that stuff. Same with the feminines, you check your hair, make sure that every hair is in place, make sure your curly fro is nice and evenly shaped or whatever. Or if you're a masculine and you have a fro, make sure everything is, in order. Yeah. So yeah, you guys are very detail oriented, I'm hearing. Maybe for one person, it's a really random message. I think this is the name of the beauty company, but maybe for one or two of you, could use Lush products, Lush. I think it's like a beauty company, and they have different like face scrubs, body scrubs. They have perfumes, things like that. And I do like their products. I think I purchased. I forgot what I purchased because it was so long ago. But yeah, they have good quality products, good quality ingredients and stuff. So you guys could be like that. You guys could be someone who is very careful with what you put on your body and what goes into your body. So you guys could be health conscious as well. I feel like for you guys, group 2, you make people jealous. You make people feel insecure because of how well you take care of yourself. But don't that sound crazy that somebody is jealous or insecure of you because of you taking care of yourself and it has nothing to do with them, right? So this could have happened recently where maybe you were doing something or taking care of yourself or something, and maybe someone who was near you, whether you knew them or not, maybe said something like, dang, why are you always in the mirror? Dang, you always fixing your hair. Dang, you always getting your nails done, or blah, blah, blah. So this person could have been feeling a little insecure or jealous because you know how to take care of yourself. Okay? So I'm hearing you could be a Taurus. Don't have to be. Taurus, sun, moon, or rising. Could be a Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. Okay. So we're going to get into it for the card that I picked. All right. So we got Venus. Yeah. Literally what I just said. Because Venus talks about beauty, your looks, attractiveness. It talks about love. It talks about how you attract money. Okay, so whatever your Venus sign, I don't know why this is coming up, but for somebody, for your Venus sign, excuse me, for your Venus sign, look up your Venus sign, to see how you can attract money. Okay, that could be for one person who may be looking into your birth chart right now, things like that. So just take it if it resonates. But yeah, you guys are definitely good looking. You take care of yourself. You could be someone who eats like a clean diet, or you do your best to eat as clean as possible. And I feel like people underestimate your consistency when it comes to like taking care of yourself, taking care of your fitness, taking care of like your health and what you eat. Maybe for one or two of you, you do meal prepping. So you prep your meals for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and for your snacks and things like that. Maybe for one of you, you could be a personal trainer or a nutritionist or something dealing with health and nutrition related. Maybe for one of you, you could be very like, you like for the feminines, maybe for one or two of you, you could be like a really girly girl. So you like getting your nails done, you like getting your hair done, you like looking nice. Okay. And I feel like you guys, group two, you stand out. So also, since this is the Venus, your Venus could be in Taurus or your Venus could be in Virgo. Just take what resonates. But yeah, so I feel like you guys on the outside, you look, whether you're feminine or masculine, you may look very, I'm hearing like delicate or soft or like laid back or soft spoken. You could look that way, like based on first impression. But people underestimate like your skills, like the things that you can do, okay, and the knowledge that you know. People underestimate you because of how you look, by face value. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but yeah, people underestimate you because of how you look. Some people may think that you don't know, like some people may think that you're not as intelligent as you are, or you're not as skilled as you are just by looking at you. Okay, and maybe you showed up and showed out during an event or during some type of gathering or something. Maybe there was some type of game that was going on and you decided to play it, and people didn't know like how witty or how smart you were to be able to to be able to do really good at whatever that is that came up. Maybe for one of you guys, you're really good at chess and people underestimate your chess playing skills, I guess. All right, spirit team, how do people underestimate group two? How are people currently underestimating group two? Are people currently underestimating group two? Four of fire. You guys could have a spicy attitude, group two, and people underestimate this about you. Like I said, people see your impression as like being so kept and perfect and nice and neat, but they don't think you'll get down with the get down if you have to. So people underestimate this. Like I said, something could have happened recently where people saw this other side of you and they were surprised by this. Yeah. People underestimate like how stable you are as a person. You make good decisions, and the decisions that you make bring you into more and more stability, even if you have a lot of different things going on in your life. Spirit team, how do people underestimate group two? How are people currently underestimating group two? The Fool. Yeah, so people could see you and think that you're maybe dainty or ditzy or foolish or naive. And it could just be like you have a bubbly personality. Maybe for one or two, you could have like a bubbly personality, things like that. But people only see a certain side of you and they don't really know the depths of you. So I feel like you could be someone who is a very deep person. You are multifaceted, multi-talented. Okay, and people are not used to this, so they underestimate what's buried underneath you, like what's buried underneath metaphorically, like, you know, all that you're capable of and all that you can do. You could be a fire sign, or you could be an Aries or Aquarius. Spirit team, how are people currently underestimating group two? 8 of fire. Dang. And 8 of earth. So you guys are definitely making moves, group two, and people are underestimating. Yeah, like I said, people are underestimating your moves. You're someone who makes decisions and make good decisions and rash decision. Not, is that right? I don't know if that's the right word, but you guys make solid decisions for yourself. And people underestimated the stability that it would bring to you. Some of you guys could like drinking ginger tea or turmeric tea, or you could use turmeric in your spices or in your smoothies or in your meal plans and stuff like that. You guys could be someone who cooks as well. And maybe for one of you, you could be a chef, or you could just be like your family cook, like you're like the best cook within your family. But yeah, you're someone, group 2, you make a lot of moves. You could be someone who travels a lot. You could make a lot of changes. But with all of that, you're still firm and solid in who you are. And people thought that maybe by now you would kind of fall, or you would misstep and, you know, cause a downfall for yourself. And I feel like there could be some people that are jealous of the fact that you're able to be so stable. Okay. You could have recently moved. You could have recently transformed yourself in some type of way. You could have stepped your game up when it comes to taking care of your beauty, taking care of your looks, taking care of your body and your health. This could have been, like I said, a recent change or transformation you made to yourself. And people underestimated like how well it was going to work out for you. So yeah, you guys, even though you make a lot of moves and changes, you're very rooted in who you are as a person. You have a lot of confidence, group 2, and people underestimate that. Like I said, just by looking at you, people get a certain impression of you. But, you know, when you release or show that other side of yourself, people are blown away, and because they have underestimated you, like your capability, your success, all of that stuff. All right, so did I say all the signs? Earth signs, fire signs, Aquarius, Taurus, and Virgo, Libra. Yeah, and Libra. All right, group 2, hopefully you guys got something from that reading. If so, feel free to like or comment below. So we're going to get into it for group 3. All right, group 3. So for you, we have the pyrite crystal. So some of you guys could be on the wealthier side, group 3. You could be making a lot of money, or you could just be very comfortable with the money that you're making right now. The money you're making right now is allowing you to live a comfortable life. Okay. You may keep a lot of things hidden from other people, group 3. Maybe because some of those things could be very dark experiences for you. Some of those experiences could be painful. So I feel like people know that you may have went through some things. You could have went through like some breakups, like with your friends or your family members or a lover or lovers or whatever. But people definitely see that whatever happened to you, you still came out like shining. You came out strong from whatever those situations or scenarios were for you. Maybe for one of you, you could be very tall, whether you're feminine or masculine, or taller than average. Maybe for one of you guys, you just a random message in a specific, maybe one of you need to get your cavity filled or something like that, or may need to get a crown put on your tooth or something like that. I don't know why that message is coming up, but just take it if it resonates. If not, then forget about it. But even though you're comfortable financially, you are someone who is humble and you're still grounded. So I'm feeling like for some of you guys, you don't live above your means, even though you may be making a lot of money, or you're very comfortable you live a very comfortable life because of the money you're making. You don't live above your means. So you don't overspend, you don't get yourself in debt because you have money. You're able to manage your money really well. Maybe for one of you, you could be bilingual. You can know how to speak more than one language. And maybe for one of you, you prefer to wear silver jewelry versus gold jewelry. Also, with that, you could be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Yeah. Yeah, so things may not be as they seem with you. Like people see, like you show certain parts of yourself, but you don't show everything. Like I said, you could have a lot of experiences that happen to you, but you don't really talk about it, maybe because it's really painful and it's dark. Okay. All right, let's keep going. So we have the astrological card here. So we have Scorpio. So people underestimate your ability to fight back, your ability to clap back and to snap on people when needed. So you could have a personality or attitude that may be very laid back, or you could be someone who's very nurturing, kind, and caring. You could be a family woman, a family man, family person. But yeah, because you're like this, people underestimate your ability to show that other side of you that may put people in check. Okay, when they're doing wrong, or when they're, not treating you right, or not treating your children right, or whatever it could be. Yeah, so people know not to mess with you, group 3. And definitely water signs here, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Yeah, for you guys, yeah, you guys could have had very difficult experiences in life growing up. For, I don't know why I'm channeling this, but it's for somebody. You could have had a difficult relationship with your mother growing up. Group 3 could have had a difficult relationship with your mother growing up, or your mother could have passed away at an early age when you were like younger. So maybe she passed away unexpectedly, and if that happened, I'm sorry for your loss. But yeah, for you guys, group 2, you could have I don't know the word to call it, but like okay, so for you guys, group 3, you could have a challenging relationship with one of your parents. Okay. Maybe one of your parents underestimate you. Okay, and maybe the reason why you are the way you are is because of the different experiences you went through with one of your parents, or one of your guardians, whoever raised you. You could have had a challenging experience with one of them. Or even if this parent did not raise you, but they're still in your life somehow, or they didn't, I don't know why I'm getting this message, but maybe, yeah, you had maybe a tumultuous or troubling or challenging relationship with one of your parents. And I feel like one of your parents, group 3, underestimate you because you may come off as being nonchalant, because you're someone who is nurturing, because you don't really speak much about your challenging and dark experiences. So one of your parents may think that you haven't been through what you've been through. Okay, but yeah, I'm hearing like maybe recently This could be something that happened, like maybe one of your parents or your guardian was trying you, and you checked them, like you snapped on them and put them in their place and let them know, like, I'm grown, I'm an adult, so don't be talking to me any old kind of way. Okay, this could be for like one or two people. I don't know why I'm getting this, but if this message is resonating, please feel free to like or comment below so I can know that I'm on point with this here. Maybe for one of you guys, you could be really good with computers. You could work well with computers. You could be a fast typer. And one of you guys could be into real estate or could be getting into real estate. All right. Let's keep going, Spirit Team. How are people currently underestimating group 3? How are people currently okay. All right, so what I was saying was correct. So Ace of Fire. Yeah, so I'm hearing like this is more for like, if it's not your parents, it's your family members that you're around or that you see often or talk to often. Some of them could underestimate you and think that you don't know what you're doing in life and that you don't have mental clarity, but you're someone who does have mental clarity. And they realize this when you put your foot down and when you speak your truth and when you speak up, whenever you have to. Because maybe in the past you were someone who maybe were undecided a lot, or it was hard for you to make certain decisions. So yeah, you guys could be someone who have recently transformed yourself. You could have matured. You could have gained more wisdom and knowledge with something, or just in general gain more wisdom with life and how to navigate through life and stuff like that. But the people in your life who've known you for a long time remember how you used to be. So they underestimate your transition. They underestimate your transformation. Okay, because they probably see it. They see that you have changed in some type of way, but I feel like some of them may be in denial about your transformation. But yeah, you guys are very mentally clear, very intellectual and smart. I did say that you guys could be good with computers. You could type fast. Okay, that one. All right, we got 3 of Earth. Yeah, you guys work well independently. I feel like you guys work better independently than you do with a group of people. So maybe for one of you, you could have made a certain decision to distance yourself from a friend group or from certain family members that used to hang out with a lot. I was going to say a bunch. Somebody or a group of people you used to hang out with a lot. You could have like distanced yourself or something like that. And they underestimated the fact that you were brave enough to make this decision, that you were going to be brave enough to make this decision, because maybe you could have had toxic people in your life who would gaslight you or emotionally manipulate you because they know that you're someone who's kind and caring. Okay. Yeah, and they underestimated the fact that you were going to move away from them. Group 3, they thought that you were going to put up with their BS. Maybe you used to put up with their BS before, but now you have changed. Yeah, like something within you, group 3, has changed or transformed. And people, the people close to you who could have been a part of you transforming and transitioning into a newer version of yourself could be underestimating. It could be underestimating your transformation. And they feel, I'm going to take that one, 9 of Earth. So these people you distance yourself from feel left out. They feel burdened. because they didn't expect you to make this decision, you definitely moved away from them. So they see that with you standing on your own 2 feet, you got Adalita of Earth, with you standing on your own 2 feet, they see you're very valuable. Like they see your value now because they're looking at you from the outside versus being on the inside. Because, you know, before you used to, I feel like maybe before you used to share a lot of things with them, you used to hang out with them a lot, but now whatever transition you had to make, you're distancing yourself from them, or you maybe are being more independent, and people are seeing how much value you brought to them or to this group, whether it's family members, friends, whatever. But they see since you have made this transition, you are steadily moving forward, and you're building like a strong, firm foundation for yourself without them. And I feel like they see that now that you have distanced yourself from them, that you were already solid within who you are. The people you were around that were toxic to you just felt like they, like the people that you were around that were toxic or dysfunctional are realizing that they weren't really, like, what am I trying to say? Like you were the one that was bringing a lot to the table or to the friend group or to the family functions and stuff like that. And they thought it was them. So they were mixing up your energy with their energy. So you guys could be someone who's an empath. Okay, you could pick up on people's emotions easily and quickly. Okay, so maybe with you picking up on their emotions, you could have adjusted to compensate or adjusted to what am I trying to say? You could have adjusted yourself to make these other people feel comfortable, and this could have been something that you used to do, or maybe this is something that you're realizing you're doing and you're in the process of transitioning away from being like that. You guys could be working on your boundaries right now, group 3, with loved ones, especially family members, loved ones, because those be the people that be mistreating you the most because they think just because, you know, we're blood and we're related that, you know, you're going to put up with anything or everything. Like, no. Everybody's still human. Everybody still has free will. Everybody still needs to respect everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter if you're my blood or you're not my blood. So I feel like you have people around you who feel entitled to your energy. And maybe you started realizing that, or you're realizing that now. Yeah, people are underestimating your clear decision to move away and become independent and start building up more value for yourself. You could have joined some type of new friend group, or you are exploring new communities. I'm hearing a new program, so you could have joined some type of new program relating to your interests and things like that. Okay. All right, group 3, that was interesting. Hopefully those messages resonated. So we're going to get into it for group 4. All right, so your crystal is the Tiger's Eye crystal. All right, so for some of you guys, you could be on the thicker side or the fuller side. You could be considered as being like voluptuous. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of people out there who admire your body and they like your body. Group 4. Okay, so this could be whether you are voluptuous and full and thick, or whatever your body type is. You could be someone who attracts opportunities to you to make money, or you recently could have gotten an opportunity to do like a side gig or something to make extra money. Some of you guys could like going out in nature, or you could be outside right now while you're watching this. Maybe for one of you, you have a farm and it's doing very well. Your farm is flourishing, whether you have produce or like a garden or farm animals, things like that. Like your farm is flourishing and it's doing really well. And for those of you that do have a farm, or like you're growing a garden, growing plants or produce and things like that, I feel like people underestimated the fact of how well your garden is doing, you know, or how well you're maintaining your farm, how well you're maintaining your farm animals and stuff, your chickens, your, you know, little baby chickens, your roosters, whatever you got, your goats. Okay. Maybe for, I don't know why I'm getting this message, but maybe for one of you guys, you could be like a homesteader. So you are someone who lives off of your land, or you're in the process of trying to go that route where you live off of your land. So maybe you are investing in like solar, anything involving like solar or water wells or farming, yeah, different things like that. That's what I'm getting. Is that called agriculture or something? I don't know. I could be wrong, but yeah, don't quote me. Am I getting anything else? Some of you guys could be melanated. You could be of African descent. All right, so let's get into it um for your astrological card. So we have Libra. So y'all could be a Libra. I heard a Pisces, so you could be a Libra or Pisces. I feel like you guys are someone who dreams big. You have a lot of goals for yourself. Or I'm hearing you have a lot of like intense goals, and you're someone who accomplishes those goals. And people underestimated your ability to accomplish those goals. There could have been people who you would maybe tell your plans to, and they would like try to make you second guess yourself and say, oh, I don't think you can do that, or people that look like us don't be doing stuff like that, or, you know, don't you gotta go through A, B, and C to make that happen? Like, you know, so it's like you may have people around you that were questioning you about your goals if you brought it up to them. But yeah, they see that you're growing, you're flourishing, and they underestimated your ability to make that happen. Maybe for one of you, you could work for a daycare. Just take whatever resonates. You could work for a daycare, or you could work with children in some type of way. Your favorite color could be green. Yeah, you guys are definitely, for group 4, you guys are people who are out in nature more often than the people around you. Okay, especially like in the forest, like in the grass, in the dirt. So you could be someone who plants, you could have like a garden bed, things like that. So there could be people who didn't know this about you, and maybe they recently found this out about you, that you have a green thumb. Okay, and you're good with planting, you're good with maintaining your garden or your farm or your produce. And when they found this out, they were like blown away. They were shocked. You could have showed them pictures of your produce, like pictures of before and after of how big your plants or your produce has grown. You guys are people who also maintain good relationships in your life, and people underestimated this about you. I feel like it's like people who don't know you, like maybe your coworkers or acquaintances, underestimate the fact that like you're such a good friend, and you have people who are loyal to you and who appreciate you and who take care of you as a friend. Okay, because you're a fair friend, you know, you do what's right, you don't take sides. You do your best to keep everything balanced and fair. All right. You could be a brunette. You could be a brunette, or you could have brown hair. I'm saying maybe for one person, you could have like brown curly hair or curly kinky hair. Kinky curly, curly kinky, whatever it's called. All right. So let's get into it for the tarot. Spirit team, how are people currently underestimating group 4? How are people currently underestimating group 4? All right, 2 of Earth. Maybe for one person, you could have had some type of situation that didn't work out for you. Maybe some situation involving your house or involving a piece of land or property or your garden or your farm animals or something. Like maybe something didn't work out for you or it didn't go as planned. So yeah, these unexpected things happened and you had to like make some different moves, make some choices and certain decisions to bring things back to balance. And the people that knew about your situation didn't think you were going to be able to balance out whatever the situation is, because they thought that you would feel burdened or overwhelmed by whatever the situation is that got you off balance. Maybe for one of you guys, maybe there was a person who was involved in creating this imbalance. Okay, maybe their involvement created some type of dysfunction or chaos and you didn't realize it or you didn't know. So maybe you trusted them or believed them. They were supposed to come through on their end and they didn't. So therefore it created some type of imbalance. This could have been something that was done this could have been something that was done intentionally or not intentionally. It just depends on your situation. It depends on your situation. But yeah, you guys were able to figure it out and bring that situation back to a certain level of balance and stability. Spirit team, how are people currently underestimating group 4? 2 of water. Yep, just confirmation, because that's the 2 of cups. So you guys definitely, I feel like this is also relating, well, this message that's coming up is relating to your romantic relationship. If you're in a romantic relationship, people are underestimating like the progress that you've had with your romantic partner that you have. You guys, you and your romantic partner could have went through like a bump in the road, or could have been some type of imbalance involving this situation that I'm talking about now. Could have been some type of movement or choices that was happening and people didn't think you guys were going to come out on top or weren't going to get through it. But y'all were able to get through it, or you guys are in the process of getting through it. Like you guys are making the right decisions and taking the right steps to create some type of balance for your situation here. I feel like for you and your romantic partner, you guys are learning more about each other. So you guys are learning more about each other, but also considering each other's point of view or considering where the other person is coming from. So because both of you guys are being considerate and understanding, that is creating more balance for your connection, group 4. All right. And if this is not happening, maybe this is a message for you guys out there. Just consider your partner's point of view, consider where they could be coming from, consider what they go through on a daily basis. Like if y'all have a child or children together, if, you know, they're working certain jobs or, you know, they have to do this or have to do that. Think about why they have to do that. Okay. And how they may feel about doing that, and just consider where they're coming from and give them, you know, a sense of grace. Okay. And be patient with your romantic partner. Okay. Group 4, just a little advice, just take it or leave it. All right, last card, Spirit Team. How are people currently underestimating group 4? Ooh, we got the Devil here. Like I did say that. Yeah, you guys are able to attract the desires of your heart. And we got Ace of Fire. So you guys are very passionate people. People are passionate about you. There could be some people who are very magnetically drawn to you. You're very alluring. Okay. But you guys could just be very concerned about like your goals, like creating a good stable life for yourself. Yeah, you guys don't get distracted. People underestimate your focus to make things happen for yourself and for your, for your family or whoever you're involved with. You guys could have had some new passionate idea or created some type of something new that you're passionate about. You could have started a new journey. And like I said, people could have known about this or they know about this and they underestimated where this was going to go for you. And I feel like you're seeing prosperity within whatever this is. Because I feel like you guys took some type of leap of faith with this situation. Yeah. Yeah, you guys, group 4, are definitely goal oriented. You guys are serious about your stability, serious about creating comfort for yourself. Yeah, I feel like people are jealous of the attention that you get from other people because you look so good, whether you're feminine or masculine. Okay, so some of you guys could get, I heard like free meals or free stuff, because you look good. I'm hearing you smell good too. But yeah, so we have Libra, we have the earth signs, water signs, Capricorn, and fire signs. That's here. And yeah, I said water signs with Pisces too. All right, group 4, that was your reading. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Appreciate y'all being here with me, and I'll see you next time.